Hey guys, welcome to another video. This video will cover some tips and tricks to get better in PUBG Mobile. 1. Parachute right. The first couple of seconds of the game are really important. Where you land gives you a huge leg up. If you're a beginner, stay away from high traffic areas. Anytime you see a big cluster of buildings, it's best not to land there. Instead, go a bit farther and land in a smaller settlement. You'll still find the essential loot and guns, and it will be easier to fend off other players. Start with places like ʟɪᴇ and ᴜᴇ. 2. Early on, avoid the first contact. Once you've landed, one of the first mistakes you can make is to engage in combat early on. If you've just landed and you hear someone else in the area, turn away and go in another direction. The chances of them carrying a weapon are much higher. 3. Keep an eye open for other players. When you're exploring a new area, keep an eye open for telltale signs of activity. If you come to a building with doors open and the ammo is gone, someone has probably been there. They could be gone by now, but you shall proceed slowly. And similarly, you should close the doors when you're hiding out in a building, or after you've looted. This gives you an advantage and makes surprise kills easier. 4. Don't discount the shotgun. At first glance, the shotgun might not seem like the best weapon. But for most close-range combat, especially in the beginning, it really is. In the beginning you're mostly raiding areas and chasing other players. This is where the shotgun shines. 5. Keep changing the armor. The armor in PUBG wears down as you engage in combat. So it's best to keep switching it when the armor depletes. Even if you have to switch a higher level armor to a lower level one, it's fine. Because the protection you get is going to be more. 6. Play smart. Don't play hastily. Don't rush into battle. Do it thoughtfully. Take your time. Make sure you have the right weapon selected and then go. 7. Find your weapon of choice and stick with it. When you're playing to win, you'll need dependable tools. After a couple of games, you'll figure out which gun you're most comfortable with. Every game, try to find the gun, and once you do, stick with it. Even if it means dropping a more advanced weapon. 8. Get a scope. Once you've got the right gun, chase the right attachment. It's really important to have a nice scope. A 4x scope on your sniper will do wonders. 9. When in combat, go zigzag. Don't run in a straight line when you're under fire. This is a sure shot way of being killed. Instead, run in a zigzag or haphazard pattern. It will take longer to get to cover, but the chances of you being dead are much lower. 10. When you're getting sniped, don't lie down. When someone is sniping at you from a distance, your first instinct is to lie down to the ground. I've made that mistake many times. The sniper has already identified you and they have a good vantage point. If you lie down, all they have to do is lower their aim and shoot. Bam, you're dead. Instead, when you're getting sniped, follow the advice from the above point. Drop weapons, zigzag and run like hell. 11. For stealth mode, play barefoot. Boots make a lot of noise. If you're at the end of the game and you want to play it stealthily, play without boots. 12. Use headphones. Sounds play a big role in PUBG. Whether it's voice chat, prompts from the squad or even footsteps. If you're not using headphones, you'll miss out on these cues that will help you discern where exactly the enemy is. 13. Wait for the right moment. There's no point in just shooting continuously. All you're doing there is giving the enemy a chance to shoot you when you're reloading. Instead, wait for the perfect shot and then pull the trigger. Doesn't matter if you're using a shotgun or a sniper. 14. Be mindful of the red zone. When you're playing in a squad, there's always one guy who keeps exploring right till the timer runs out. Don't be that guy. Be mindful of the red zone and instead of running like crazy at the end, be in safe zone with plenty of time to spare. 15. Use the edge of blue circle. The edge of the blue circle is a good place to be. You're in the safe zone, but you can easily target other players rushing in to avoid the storm. 16. Sprint without the weapon. If you're running towards the safe zone or running away from combat, put your weapons away. This will significantly increase your running speed. 17. Use vehicles wisely. Using a car in the beginning can be really useful. It's a fast way to travel to the safe zone and a great way to quickly run players over. But as you get closer to the inner circle, it will become a burden, as it will make it easier for enemies to spot you. 18. Switch between modes. You can now switch between first-person and third-person view in PUBG. Before you start the game, tap on the game mode button and switch between first-person perspective and third-person perspective. 19. Supply drops are not worth the trouble. When you see that balloon drop with all that loot, your first instinct might be to run towards it. Don't. They're rarely worth it. Don't be the first one to the loot. It's a sure shot way to end up dead. Instead, stay around the loot area, see who goes up to get the loot and later, kill them and take the loot from them. 20. The beauty of PUBG lies with friends. The online gameplay of PUBG can be nice. But the real fun begins when you're playing with friends. Either play with a friend or with a group of friends. The best way to do is to sit together with 3 friends and play. Not only does this make for a good time, it also increases your chances of winning. 1 player against 99 others is tough. But a squad of 4, working together, helping and healing each other, increases your chances for the chicken dinner. 21. When in squad, communicate. If you're not playing with your friend sitting next to you, it can be difficult to communicate. If you're playing with other online players, it can be harder still. When you're in a squad, the first thing you should do is establish clear communication. Enable voice chat if you have to. And make sure that everyone in the squad lands in the same place, shares their loot, helps in combat and heals each other. 22. Change graphics quality. You can change the graphics performance based on your device. If Pubg is lagging on your older iPhone, reduce the graphics quality. If you've got the latest iPhones, take it to the max. The best graphics quality gives you an edge in the game, as it makes it easier to spot other players. Go to Settings Graphics to change the performance. 23. Use Peek and Fire. Go to Settings Basic and turn on Peek and Fire. This feature lets you peek your head from around the cover. You can take shots without exposing your whole body. But you will end up exposing your head, so just be careful. 24. Watch the yellow bar. Once you've got your basic health full, watch the yellow bar. The yellow bar allows you to fully heal, aim better and run faster. Drink an energy drink to fill the yellow bar. 25. Patience, grasshopper. We've talked about this above, but I'll just like to reiterate here. Patience is the key and it's the best pub tip that I can give you. Take things slowly and breathe a little. Even if you're not a seasoned player, taking things slowly will have a wonderful effect on your game. But this doesn't mean you stay still in one place. Bonus tips: don't loot crates during endgame. Looting crates after you kill someone is essential at the beginning of the game. But don't do this when you're in the endgame, especially during the last circle. When someone dies, it's essentially a call to newbie players. When you go to the body, someone might be waiting around for a headshot. Make some buttons transparent. If you're playing on a smaller device like an iPhone 6, you can use the extra space for the map. If you've developed muscle memory of some of the buttons, go into settings and make them way transparent. This will help you look through and see more of the game. If you learned something new today, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And comment below your favorite tips in the comment section. See you guys in the next video.